Hello everyone, this is Dr. Fish. All right, so in this video, real quickly, I want you to be able to see there are major differences between Microsoft Word Online and Microsoft Word that you download to your computer. Number one, I'll say this. If you can download Microsoft Word to your computer, and I have other videos for that, by the way, that show you how to do that. If you can download it, that would work to your advantage because the downloaded version of Microsoft Word has more commands. In other words, what you're looking at right now, the ribbon that you're looking at now is the downloaded version of Microsoft Word. When you download it, and again, I talk about it in the video, you want to log in to your account. Same account that you set up. Perhaps it was set up through your school, using your school email. You would just go up here and you'll see it as soon as you open up Microsoft Word. You would just sign in. Because otherwise, if you don't sign in, you won't be able to, some of the commands, it'll be obvious that you can't use them. So this is the downloaded version. It works to your advantage. It's better to use the downloaded version versus, especially for your school papers, versus the online version. Now, let's go and look at the online version. So this is the downloaded, and we'll come back to it. And I'm going to move myself out the way. So over here in your Office 365 account, you have apps. I'm going to click right there and see these are all the apps that you will have. At least these are the apps that I have. Let me say it that way. Maybe you don't have as many as I have, but you will definitely have Microsoft Word. You see it right there. You'll have Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. So I'm going to click on Word, and that will take me to the online version of where Microsoft Word is located. So I love it. The beauty of it, yes, you can take an existing Word document and then let's say one that I gave you, and you can upload it in here. And if you need to manipulate it, edit that document, you can do that. But that's a whole nother video. But what we're gonna do is, and of course, notice all the different templates that are available here. You'll see those in just a second when I go back to the downloaded version. So I'm gonna click on blank, create a blank document. And of course, they want me to, and I don't even know which account I was using. Make sure I log into my account. And that may or may not happen to you. All right, so it's gonna bring me to the blank document. So now, so look at the ribbon here. You see this ribbon. Let me come back over here. And I'm going back to the downloaded version. You see this ribbon? See how you got all these different commands here, but on the downloaded version, you don't have as many. Now, there is something you can do to make it look similar to what you just saw in the downloaded version. And that is, you're going to come right here where this down arrow is and choose Classic Ribbon. Again, take my recommendations. All right, take the recommendations. I'm going to click on Classic Ribbon. Now you have more commands than what were visible before. They were there, you just couldn't see them. Because, see, this is what throws a lot of students off. When most of my video tutorials, which I'm starting to catch up, okay, trust me, I'm going to catch up. Most of my video tutorials are based on the downloaded version, okay? Bad assumption that Dr. Fish made years ago. Yes, bad. I get it. But I'm catching up. Okay, I'm creating some videos. And what I mean by catching up, I'm talking about catching up with the innovation of technology, because every time I turn around, they add something new. Okay. I had a book published on this back in 2018, 2019, 20, and that was pretty much it, because it kept adding and it was hard to keep up with. But I got some technology that will help me do that, and I will have a book published hopefully within the next 6 months. So at any rate, This is the classic ribbon. If you notice, somewhat similar to what we have here. Okay. So if you, let's say you're working on a paper for school and you need to, and the one thing you're going to be doing a lot is you would be doing double spacing, right? You need to understand how to do double spacing. So where in the world is that? Because they came up with this brilliant idea of hiding a whole lot of commands, and you just have to know how to go and find them. If you come right here, and it's actually right here, but if you come right here and click on paragraph options, that's where this is where that's located. So you can come in here. Before and is under spacing. Before and after for line spacing in APA is always double spacing. So these two need to be 0, and then here's where you would change it to double, and now you got it. So now these are your this should be your default setting for every paper that you type, period, if you want consistent double spacing. And then you would click OK, and then you would see that it would your paper will be consistently double spaced. I'm gonna go ahead and click OK. And so again, I'm trying to type as quickly as possible. So just to show you, okay, so there you go. And y'all, not that I can't type, trust me. I type 80 words per minute. Don't get it twisted. All right. I'm just trying to, knock this out real quickly so you can see that it is double space. And if we go back to that settings, the line spacing settings there again, we see it 0, 0, and double. Remember, don't forget that. Even over here, it's the same way in the downloaded version. It is under the paragraph settings, looks like a little arrow. We clicked on it, and right here, spacing 0, 0, double. Although the formatting or the way they laid it out here looks different from the online version. That's why I was saying there are a lot of differences, and there are some commands that are not available. So, but you do have, and then you do have your first line indent. You got to do is, let me go back here. Did they have it in here first? There it is. So it's there, but what you can do in the special, go to click first line and then click OK. See? So it indented. So that means when I hit enter to start a new paragraph, it's going to automatically indent for you. So you're starting to get the idea that, yeah, there are a lot of things you can do. You just have to have the right view, which is what I just showed you. There are a lot of commands here, but then there are some commands that are not here. I want to say just about all the commands that you will need for APA should be here. It's just understanding how to go and find them. Okay. Who moved my cheese? Like that book. Who moved my cheese? That's the question. Because they always changing stuff up. And it's like going in the store and that store and suddenly everything is in a different spot. I hate that. It's a marketing technique. They want us to spend more money. That's what it boils down to. But anyway, so those are just some of the differences. Even when I click on like your insert tab, a lot of these options, I just did a video not too long ago on tables. That option is there. It's similar to what you saw in the other video for the downloaded version of Microsoft Word. Layout, everything is pretty much there. Yeah, a lot of these options are there, but not everything. Everything is not there. Like I said, you can clearly see that when you look, when we compare these two ribbons, not everything is going to be here. Now, I am curious. I haven't looked into it as far as adding commands. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see what you don't have. What I've noticed, and I just noticed that you don't have a quick access toolbar. This is a quick access toolbar. On this toolbar, you can add commands. There are hundreds of commands in Microsoft Word, and you can actually add multiple commands. If I come here, this is the downloaded version, by the way, and I go to all commands, eventually it's going to turn this into a longer list, and there it is. So these are in alphabetical order. See how long that list is? So there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of commands that are in Microsoft Word, the downloaded version. Now, here, I don't know. I have to do some research to see if maybe they put that. Yeah, I don't even see a ribbon, quick access toolbar here, unless I'm just missing it. Now, they did put Turnitin is here, which you probably wouldn't have to worry about that as a student. Yeah, your review information is here. Your review commands are here. That's pretty good. Okay. So they put a lot of what you would need. I would dare say just about everything you need for APA, for writing a paper, is here. It's just understanding where are these commands located, and then how can I apply those commands in my paper so that I can write an effective APA style paper. Okay, so just wanted to show that to you real quickly. There is a big difference. Again, there's another video. If you don't see it on my channel, it's coming up. I'll put it up because they've changed your 365 online. So I'll show that to you. It'll pop up very soon. All right. But at any rate, it's just always better to use the downloaded version versus the online version. All right. If you're going to use the online version, or if you're stuck with only using that, you just have to understand how to manipulate and edit and use the different commands that are available here. And I will create more videos for my online users, right? My online Word users, even online Excel and online PowerPoint. I'll be creating some videos for y'all very, very, very soon. All right. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Chat with you soon.